Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask the DM and the DF what can they do to unblock this connection? What can they do? So we're going to use both these two decks to ask both the DM and the DF what they can do to unblock the connection. We're going to use the Oracle of Shadow and Light deck, and we're going to use the Oracle of Shapeshifting deck to find out what can, and then we have other cards too to get clarified to see what can each twin flame do to unblock the connection. Okay, now please feel free to switch roles to match your own situation, and this is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on this video it is the right time for you. Okay, so we're going to start with the Divine Masculine, and we're going to ask the beautiful guidance for the Divine Masculines. What do the Divine Masculines need to do to unblock this connection with their twin flame? What does the beautiful Divine Masculines need to do to unblock from their beautiful Divine Feminines? One card for the collective. What does the Divine Masculine need to do? And we got Ancient Wisdom reverse. That's very interesting, but I need a clarifier on that. Why is this here, Spirit? I should have asked for two cards. Why is Ancient Wisdom reversed when it comes to what the Divine Masculine needs to do to help unblock their connection with their twin flame? What do they need to do? Oh, interesting. Clean up time. Clean up their energy is what I'm getting. Okay, so what this is saying is that the Divine Masculines, they're not following their it's almost like they know, it's almost like they're not remembering is what I'm being told. They're not remembering, the Divine Masculines, about these ancient teachings. Okay, and basically the soul knows that there's a lot of energy that needs to be cleaned up, a lot of, and I know I sound like a broken record, but a lot of inner child wounds, past life wounds, ancestral wounds, other wounds that we're not aware of. It just needs to be cleaned up. Okay, if you need help with that, let me know. You could check out my description box. But let's ask the other deck. What else? What else, beautiful Spirit? Thank you for the Divine Masculine. What else does the Divine Masculine need to do to help unblock this connection with their Divine Feminine? What else do they need to do? What else, beautiful Spirit? A twist in the tail, the unexpected, a change you did not see coming, reversed. Okay, again, I should have pulled two cards. we need a clarifier for this. Why is this here? Why is a twist in the tail reversed? Why is a twist in the tail reversed when it comes to what the Divine Masculine needs to do to unblock this connection? All right, I am reborn. Okay, so now we got I am reborn. Okay, so we have a twist in the tail. The unexpected is reversed with I am reborn. Okay, so what this beautiful Divine Masculine needs to do is they need to follow a new path. Really, there's a new path for them. So what does reborn mean? It's almost like a death of self, right? It's almost like you need the old you needs to die. It's very painful. I totally get that. That's like the dark night of the soul. It's like, yes, like all this fragmentation, all this stuff that needs to be cleaned out, right? Because we already said, from mildew fairy, all that mildew needs to be cleaned out, but there also needs to be a death of self, right? A whole new path needs to happen for this connection to be reconnected. Okay. I'm just gonna see if there's any more. Well, I'm just gonna ask anything else that Spirit wants to say. Anything else about getting connected? Anything else for the Divine Masculine that they need to do to be able to unblock? Anything else? pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you at this time, and that is reverse. It's almost like you just got to get over the fear of it, right? Just the divine masculine has to get over the fear of taking flight to, change the path to be reborn, right? Death of old self. I am gonna pull these cards for the divine masculine as a, what's the guidance. So I will do that in a minute. But let's ask the divine feminine first. Beautiful divine feminines, what does the divine feminine need to do to unblock their connection with their twin flame spirit? What does our beautiful divine feminine need to do? Just want to make sure. What does the beautiful divine feminine need to do in order to unblock this connection spirit? The three fates, what comes around? It's funny, we got this card the last time, but let me get a clarifier on that. Why is this here? Why is the three fates here, beautiful spirit? Why is this here with the three fates? What does the divine feminine need to do to unblock this connection? Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's like, they're talking to me. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, sweet memories. Oh, that's okay. That's beautiful. And then we got sweet memories. Okay, so what this is saying is, this is for the divine feminine, understanding what comes around goes around. So what does that mean, beautiful divine feminines? Knowing that every action you take, every perspective you have, everything in which you feel, it's you, right? So anything around you that you feel is like karmic, anything that you feel like is negatively affecting you in any kind of way, just know it's a mirror, that it's yours. So every time something negative happens, once you claim it and you say, okay, it's mine, somehow I caused it. It's usually a subconscious thing. We don't really sometimes consciously know. Sometimes consciously we know, but usually we don't. And so understanding that the way to unblock your connection with your twin flame is to understand that all of your actions, and it's so difficult, I know, with the subconscious mind, because you have this monkey mind sometimes that kind of goes off the rails, and you're overthinking, and you go into kind of victim mode, or you kind of go into a mode of some sort of negativity, and that really just ends up affecting your whole life, your path, your perspective. And so really, whatever tools you use to reprogram the subconscious mind to get into a higher vibration, okay? And then having sweet memories, that's going to change everything, and it's going to change your timelines. So when you look back at the time you spent with your twin flame, or it could be other negative memories that you might have, if that you have a new perspective on, as to, well, my soul chose it, this is why my soul chose it, and maybe it's good that that happened, because if that didn't happen, then I wouldn't have been pushed to go into this other direction, in which now I'm becoming a better version of myself, right? So whatever you can do, so becoming the dried flower fairy, and just having a new perspective, and just seeing everything as more sweet memories versus bad memories, right? That's going to really help you. Now I'm going to pull two cards this time. Two cards, and what else, Spirit? What else can the divine feminine do to unblock their relationship with their twin flame? Unblock. How can the divine feminine unblock their relationship with their twin flame, Spirit? Two cards. Two cards. Okay. Interesting. They make it so. Hold on. I need to. Why is this here? Why is a beautiful worm and two kittens here reversed? Why? Why is this here for the divine feminine? And what does this have to do with unblocking their twin flame relationship? What does this have to do with? What does this have to do with? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I guess what they're saying is, Wow. So, okay, so it's almost like, so we got this one, right? So we have two kittens, and it's almost like the divine feminine feels like they have to choose something, right? They have to choose either this or that. Well, maybe I have to choose this direction or that direction, and maybe I need to be with my twin flame or not be with my twin or whatever. And the guidance is not to do that. It's like you don't have to make this choice between two things. Like that's not what this is about, right? And I know this is weird, but we have the the beautiful little worm fairy reverse. So what this is saying is that this is not even taking care of just yourself. Okay. So when you think about unblocking your relationship with your twin flame, what they're saying is that any work that you do is not just for you. It's it's broader than that. It's like all this work that you do, all this clearing that you do, all this energetic work, all this positive. We were just talking about positivity, having a new perspective, having sweet memories, knowing that what comes around goes around. This is actually healing your ancestors, it's healing your future bloodline, it's healing your twin flame, it's healing your soul, it's healing everyone around you. So it's like, so what they're saying is that it's broader than that. Like you're not, the self-care is not about you. It's about the collective. It's all about the oneness. And when you get to that point, when you know that every action you take, every choice you take, it's a win-win-win for everyone, and it's a win situation for you and for your twin flame, and it's a win-win situation for you and your collective, family, friends, co-workers. When you understand, it's almost like that mastermind mindset. When you do everything as a win-win for everyone, that is going to unblock your relationship with your twin flame. Okay. So making a choice that's good for everyone. There's no losers in your choice, right? When you self-care, it's not just caring for yourself. It's a you're healing for everyone. So it's not like a choice where, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll be healthy for myself, but maybe if I don't want to be, it's only going to hurt me. No, when you make that choice to not be healthy, you're not just hurting yourself. You're actually also, it's affecting everyone around you. It's affecting your twin flame, okay, and your soul, okay. And then well, the other thing we got was your imaginary friend. So doing the inner child work. So when you do the inner child work, this also heals not only your inner child, but this also heals your twin flame. So this is a huge part of getting back. I'm sorry, unblocking your relationship with your twin flame. That it's really big, and you're not only just doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for your twin flame as well, because it's your divine masculine, divine feminine that makes up the soul. So the soul is not just divine masculine, and the soul is not just a divine feminine. The soul is both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And when you release all these childhood traumas, it's affecting both the divine masculine and the divine feminine equally, and it's clearing up the energies, and it's making everything higher vibrational, and that's what unblocks. Okay, and now let's get some guidance. Let's get some beautiful guidance for our divine masculine. What's the guidance, please, for our beautiful divine masculine collective? What's the guidance? All right, the guidance for the divine masculine is the special love relationship. So, what they're saying about the special love relationship, beautiful divine masculines, is that it's that when you think of the relationship as special, and if you think of it as something that is, um, make you or break you, it's really, and I'm a big believer that the ego is not bad. It's not at all. My perspective on the ego is that it's just God as human, really. We're just having a human experience. That's all it is. So we have our spiritual perspective, and then we have our human perspective. It's not a bad thing, in my opinion. But anyway, so when I think of ego, it's just basically there's like this fantasy around this ultimate attraction and this ultimate love story, and it's like that Snow White and Prince Charming outlook, and it's like, I love you, but it's conditional. If as long as you act like this, then I love you, but if you act like that, then I don't love you. It's that type of thing. And it's still kind of a separation type special love, whereas this is not what this is, right? So the twin flame relationship is not that. It's not something that is special in a way where it's got this normal everyday conditional love, and like, oh, and then the prince saves the princess and whatever, right? It's just more of a god unconditional type love, which is like out. It's kind of hard for our human conscious minds to understand. I don't even know if subconsciously we understand it. But it's just, it's something that the soul, think about how the soul unconditionally loves you, right? Or how God unconditionally loves you. If that is your perspective, it's kind of like that. And that is how you feel about your twin flame. And it's not like this princess and prince fairy tale relationship. And it's not like you need this other person in your life. It's not that at all. And it's like, as a matter of fact, it gets to the point where you just want your twin flame to be so happy that if they're in another relationship and they get married to someone else, you're like super stoked for them. You're like, oh my God, thank God. And the reason why you get to that place is because when you realize you can feel all of their feelings, and when they're sad, you're sad, and when they're happy, you're happy, and you really get tired of the sadness. And you get really tired of it, and you get tired of the pain, and and sometimes you're not even realizing, why am I feeling so much pain all the time, and you don't, it's your twin flame, and it's like, oh my God, please be happy, please get married, please be with whoever you want to be with. you know Whatever you need to do, just because you want, because then you feel their joy, because when they're full of joy, you're full of joy. When they're sad, you're sad. And it really just takes a toll on your energy on a daily basis, and when you get to that part. But this is all about the 3D relationship. This is not a 3D relationship, ladies and gentlemen. No, this is a high dimensional relationship. You are sharing a soul with them. This is not about necessarily physically even being with them. This is a very high. So really, the essence of this, to unblock, you're not really blocked. You really are with them all the time. And I don't even think I have to tell you this, because I know you've already experienced this. Maybe physically in the 3D, you're not experiencing them, but you are definitely experiencing them. Like all the time. Okay, and now let's go ahead and let's ask about the beautiful divine feminines. What is the guidance for our beautiful divine feminine collective spirit? What is our, I don't know if it's this one or this one. Oh, I love this. Okay, so this is actually a radical perspective, and it kind of, and it, it kind of, it kind of relates. So basically, it says you can call in a temporary new twin in the physical to help raise your frequency. So what this means is any relationship can come in, and they can mirror back to you what needs to be. And it's really hard. Let's face it, because we want to blame them, right? Because we feel so triggered by them, right? We're just like, you guys, my relationship, you suck. Why do you suck? When really what they're doing is they're bringing up all of your stuff to the surface to be worked on. Man, it's hard. But you could bring in another twin. You know why? Because your soul can jump into any physical body to do this. Yes, your soul jumped into a physical body to act as your twin, but your soul can do that with any physical body. It doesn't have to be the same physical body. So I know it's a very radical perspective, but it really is your soul. You're in a relationship with your soul, and your soul can jump in anywhere. Okay? And another radical perspective is this, is that we all have a divine masculine and we all have a divine feminine, which tells me that we all have two twin flames. You have a divine masculine twin flame and you have a divine feminine twin flame. Your divine feminine twin flame is going to be the toughest because they're mirroring back your subconscious mind. Your divine masculine twin flame would be easier to be in relationship with because they represent the conscious mind. But they're both going to mirror back your shadows on your divine masculine side and your divine feminine shadows. Both are tough. Both are super tough. But it gets you to become a better person, a better version of yourself, and just to realize don't blame anyone else but yourself. And the more you try to fix them, the worse you're poisoning yourself, and the worse you're blocking yourself, and it's like you have to kind of fix it in within yourself. But the other thing is that you're not really supposed to be living in the third dimension anymore. What do I mean by that? The third dimension is living in kind of a lower vibration, right? So shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire. It gets a little bit better, believe it or not, when you get to anger, pride. But anyway, you're still in the third dimension all the way up to willingness. You really don't hit the fourth dimension until you hit acceptance. Okay, acceptance of what? So the soul's just trying to the soul's here to heal, really. And it's like it's the soul's game, right? Like we're the avatars, the soul's here to learn, and the soul is trying to get out of the third dimension. Third dimension. It's like a video game, right? The soul's like, come on, come on, we got to get more points. We got to get up, we got to get up. So these relationships are helping us. So it's kind of a fast track. The twin flame, everyone has their own way of lifting their vibrations. It could be through relationship, it could be through health, it could be through finances, you know, and the twin flame journey is just one of those ways of doing it. But anyway, that is the guidance for my beautiful divine masculine, divine feminines. Now let's get messages. Okay, let's start with the divine masculine. What is our beautiful divine masculine message to our beautiful divine feminine? What is our guidance? I mean, not guidance, message. See, now I'm all about the guidance now. I'm all about that anyway. Okay, so our beautiful divine masculines, what is the message for our beautiful divine feminines? What is the message from our divine masculines to our divine, and it's upright. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Yeah, there's no forgetting. You guys share a soul. Can't forget. Absolutely not. Okay, beautiful divine feminines. What, beautiful divine feminines, what is your message for your divine masculines? What is your message? Beautiful divine feminines, what is your message for the divine masculine? For the collective. And it's reversed. Karma is a bitch. I finally got mine. But it's reversed. So it's almost like the divine feminine. They want to let their divine masculine know that they feel kind of slighted by the divine masculine. And they're thinking, karma's a bitch. But the truth of the matter is, they're feeling, yes, they feel it. They feel that they've been kind of slapped in the face by their divine masculines. And so that's kind of what they're saying here. Not that they did anything wrong, but that they feel like they must have done something wrong because they were slapped in the face. And actually, we end up going through that feeling from our twin flames because they have no choice but to mirror back our what's not healed, our imbalances. They just, and even though we're not conscious of our imbalances, it's played out in front of us in our energy fields. And so we need to heal and clear it. And when it comes up, we know to, why do you think I do this when I try to unblock, right? Because I'm trying to clear, getting it out, getting it out of the energy field. So I know that was a lot. I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you'd like to, it's very long, my God, sorry, 25 minutes. But I am going to do a quick unblocking of the energy for twin flames if you'd like to stay on. We're going to do this super quick. If you want to give permission, just say that your soul gives me permission and visualize beautiful white light from your highest chakra coming through your crown chakra all the way through your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your stomach, your hips, your legs, your feet, all the way down. And then visualize beautiful roots from your root chakra all the way down to the middle of the earth. And then allow that beautiful earth energy come back up the roots all the way into your body, and allow that beautiful light to mix, and then shazam it all over, and cover Mother Earth so that we're all in oneness. Your energy is now in oneness. And now I'll begin. Any story or imprint or pattern or inner child wound, past life wound, ancestral wound, any other kind of wound, any other conscious or unconscious reason that is causing twin flames to be blocked from one another. Please, please, please delete, 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 de-story, uncreate, vaporize across all timelines, all vibrations, all dimensions, across all time and space, past, present, and future. Thanks be to God, and so it is. Again, any blocks between twin flames, please, please, please delete, 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 de-story, uncreate, vaporize across all timelines, all vibrations, all dimensions, across all time and space, past, present, and future. Thanks be to God, and so it is. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for all my views and my viewers. I really, really appreciate all of you. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.